Feminist Criticism in Wilderness by Elaine Showalter. Elaine Showalter is an American feminist critic who has advocated the cause of women writing and criticism in her writing. In the essay Feminist Criticism in Wilderness, she differentiates between feminist criticism and gynocriticism, where is the former the famous functions as reader, while in the latter woman is also the writer of the text. She then discusses the four aspects that inform the formation of womanhood: body, psychology, language, and culture. She discusses the problem of women writing and women language in the fourth section of her essay and begin the essay with the poignant question whether the gender define the uses of language. She then bats for a language that is specific to women's needs and experiences. She gives the example of the lack of word which would describe the process of criticism undertaken by feminists of the text written by women. She then took the French term la gynocritique and modified into gynocriticism. She says more such coinages are required. She says that most of the modern language are marked by their patriarchal origin, and so a language with distinct linguistic, grammatical, and syntactical features is needed for women to convey their side of the story. She gives the instance that some Native American tribes have different languages for men and women of the tribe, but laments the fact that women's language even there is kept hidden. She cites Mary Jacobus, who proposes a woman writing that work within male discourse but works. Sees Leslie to deconstruct it, to write what cannot be written, and according to Shoshana Feldman, the challenge facing the woman today is nothing less than to reinvent language, to speak not only against but outside of the specular phallogocentric structure, to establish the status of which would no longer be defined by the fallacy of masculine meaning. Showalter writes, the appropriate task of feminist criticism is to concentrate on women's access to language, on the available lexical range from which word can be selected, on the ideological and cultural determinants of expression. The problem is not the language is insufficient to express women's consciousness, but that women have been denied the full resource of language and have been forced into silence, euphemism, or circumlocution. She concludes by stressing the fact that women need to be provided greater access to the language to be able to clearly express themselves. This should be the major task of feminist criticism. Women need to close the gap that still exists in the lexical terms and be able to express their mind and body vividly by taking the writing by women into account and understand not just the what is said but more of what has been left unsaid. Thank you.